Yeah, what's in that? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Couple cup.
Yeah, he needs to get it out now.
New car. Look. That.
Now, you did see my son unboxing this already, but what I wanted to mention is that it does come in an outer package. The instructions are usually kind of sitting in the box, which is a little bit weird. And then you'll take the main box out and, of course, see the actual Mogrich. Obviously, they don't have the license for it. They are claiming this is 1/18th scale. I adore the color. There is a bit of text here. Feel free and pause if you'd like to read that. And some other goodies down here. So opening this back up. Obviously, it's really cool that they put all the little foam pieces in here. That'll keep this in place when the post is hucking it about. It did come with a little collector's card. I know a lot of people are really into this kind of stuff. I could honestly care less, but it's there. Take the truck out. We have the charger, a standard tool, a little T-wrench for probably the wheels, and the battery came inside here. I plugged it in, obviously, and there we go. Here's the overall truck. So the manual is right here. Now, I've worked with a lot of these Rock Hobby cars. One thing to note, Rock Hobby usually would supply this style of radio, which I absolutely adore. This is a multiple channel radio with little dip switches here for different behavior, like lithium polymer or nickel metal hydride batteries, different drag brakes and such. This vehicle did not come with this, okay? This one came with kind of the standard FMS remote, which is very, very good. I like the size of this, but this is one of my all-time favorites, and it's kind of unfortunate it didn't come with that. But usually the higher end of the Rock Hobby cars, like the Commanderwagen, the Kubelwagen, a couple of the Jeeps, and the Firehorse came with that. Again, if you want to pause this, you can see how this works, but basically there's a number of ways to adjust some of the factory settings in here. They do an excellent job, an absolutely excellent job of explaining how all this works. Now, on a couple of the other Rock Hobby cars, they actually had little biographies about the vehicle itself. I haven't come across it here. Also, please note all the list of spare parts that are available for the vehicle. Let's go ahead and put the battery in. One of the things that I was concerned about when I was looking at getting this car was the tires. I assumed that they'd be incredibly hard given the chevron pattern, but the fact of the matter is, like all FMS vehicles, these are incredibly gummy. And that is one of their critical features, is how pliable the tires are. Slot that battery in. The power switch, again, they're all kind of haphazardly laid out on these cars. It's just stuck down with probably some hot glue or something. We'll turn the radio on here. Okay, so that is on. The little flashing headlights, quite common with these radios. Turn that on. There we go. These Rock Hobby remotes, or I should say these are probably the FMS remotes. The way they usually work is the headlights can be turned on or off by doing this. You'll go into B mode up here, that little switch. Press this, that it says LED. It's low beam, high beam, don't know what that is, and off. At the rear, unfortunately, the taillights only work when you go into reverse. I don't know why this was very common in the EZRC cars, but I've seen this more and more in the FMS and unfortunately in the Rock Hobby vehicles. Little protective thing right there. The details on this body are absolutely outstanding. I mean, honestly, this could be just sitting on your shelf after a tad bit more detailing, and this could pass for a model car. No Mercedes badge there, as again, this is not licensed. What is highly unfortunate is that we have no turn signals, even though they're ready to go. Internally, it's hard to see in here, but the turn signal doesn't have any port for an LED, but that will not stop me from installing these bad boys. These are from the FMS Toyota Hilux. And the reason why I have these is because I put all of the Rock Hobby Firehorse electronics in the Hilux. These will plug in, oh gosh, way back in there to that main controller, and that'll have these work with the turn signals. Something else that's unfortunate are the lights on top. Now, these do not illuminate, but it's hard to see. There are holes in there to make them light up, and as you can believe, I will do that. I will also, because I can't be stopped, make these light up. If there's a lens, I have to do it. It's simple as that. It has to be done. So we'll do a little bit of detailing on this during this video. But for the most part, you know, I've kind of covered all of these cars before. The chassis is significantly shorter than a lot of these FMS and EZRC vehicles. This is the chassis on the Hilux, and you can see what a difference that is. This chassis is made out of metal. Shocks are non-oil filled. They do make oil filled shocks, and I'll have a video covering those soon. I wouldn't waste your money. Let's just put it that way. I love the contrast between the red wheels and the green body. I'd like to probably paint these in a matte black. They're way too shiny and look kind of cheap. And the interior will also get shot. And of course, I'll make some door panels because, again, I can never be stopped. Let's drive this. Ooh, after I show you that these all open up. And that'll, of course, require getting painted brown to look like wood. Now, to the course. Coming to you from the back of the yard, where I've got this little crawler course set up. My neighbor actually made this for his stuff. He's letting me use it for this. This is designed for much bigger cars. And I'm kind of curious how this little guy is going to do. Wow. Okay, let's bring it over here now. Okay. I don't think the other FMS cars would do this. Their tires are too small. Oh my gosh. Come on. Let's see if I can go up as... Oh, there you go. If I can come over here to the right... Let's cut on the bumper. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Can you do that? You're trying. Can you give it a little push? Just a little push. There you go. Okay. Let's see if I can cross this chasm. It's high centering right there. Let's see if I can. Like I said, again, this is usually used for much bigger vehicles. Oh, cool. Okay, can you lift the front up a little bit? Just the front, lift a little tiny bit. Okay, hold it there, hold it there. Let's see if I can pull it across. Oh, it did. Okay. Let's see if you can get down that now. It's never gonna get it out there. The bumper's wedging it. Can you pull it back a little tiny bit? Oh yeah, just pick it up from the, oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. What's it doing over there?
It's sitting here.
I see that. Come on. Poor thing. Yeah, this was too much for it. Oh, I did do that. We'll have to do additional recording elsewhere, I think. Yeah. Back it up and go up that face over there. Back up a little more. Yeah, it just won't go up this face. Yeah, give it a nudge. Get that thing. There it goes. Come on, you can do it. It did it. Good job. I drove this thing a lot. And what you noticed in the video was that it has difficulty on more aggressive loose surfaces. And I think that's partly to do with how light the truck is, but also the fact that these Chevron tires don't have that much grip. Harder packed surfaces, they're outstanding on. I wish I'd been to the beach lately because I'm curious how this thing would perform out there. Other FMS vehicles on the soft sand are incredible. They're like hovercrafts, and I'm quite curious how this one would behave. The truck really ran well. It is very, very stubby by comparison to a lot of the other FMS cars. So you do, upon going down grades, the truck likes to really lean forward. I really didn't have many rollovers. I had a couple. You'll notice that the mirror is missing. I have no idea what happened. I know that the truck tipped over a couple times, but in both instances, there was a mirror there. In the later one that you saw when I was driving around, that was after the mirror was already gone. So I don't know if I bumped it into myself or did something dumb. And you might be wondering, well, now what are you going to do? You don't have a mirror. Well, the good news is FairRC has a website that sells all of the replacement parts for the EZRC, Rock Hobby, and FMS vehicles. So I went ahead and ordered a replacement set of mirrors. I've heard a number of people tell me, oh, they don't sell any replacement parts for these cars. And that is simply not the case. There is a fantastic parts source for these vehicles. So please don't spread nonsensical rumors if you don't know what you're talking about. It hurts everybody. So yes, you can get all the replacement parts you want for this vehicle. I really like how it runs. I like how all these FMS, EZRC, and Rock Hobby vehicles run. I do wish the vehicle had always on taillights versus this on while reversing. Perhaps I'll have to fix that in the future. You will see this vehicle again, as I do want to add turn signals and operational lights. I don't know if I'll just have them flash just to make it easy. Really, that's kind of why I like this vehicle. Unimogs in general, Mogriches in general, are blank canvases. So I suspect we're going to see snowplow variations and tow trucks, and I'm sure there'll be post-apocalyptic and Mad Max builds surrounding not only the body of the vehicle, but also the chassis and the wheels and tires. So we should see a lot of really, really neat builds on this vehicle coming soon. There are links to where you can get this vehicle in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this was just like the other FMS cars, a real joy to play with. And I can't wait to tear this thing apart and do a little bit of modification to it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hi.
You go slow, Sienna, okay? Slow. Okay, good job. Up there, up that face, Sienna. No, that's not gonna work. Slow, slow. Why are you going so fast? Okay, good job. Up there, up that face, Sienna. No, that's not gonna work. Slow, slow. Why are you going so fast? I'll turn, yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I'll be damned. I thought I could have done that. Go. Turn the front wheels back and forth as you're going. No, that's it. Okay, stop. Oh.